Greetings! It's Shirley Archer, the Wellness Sensei, and I'm here to share with you some insight on traveling and still maintaining a healthy diet. Have you been challenged because you've been so excited to travel and you've been working on eating healthfully so you can fit into all those clothes that you want to wear while you're on holiday, and yet you're also super excited to try all the foods at your destination because it's different from what you experience at home? I totally understand that dilemma, and I have got some great tips that you can use, and I'm going to share those with you right now. First, I want to really encourage you to enjoy the moment. Live your life as it unfolds right now. So, with the knowledge that you're going to eat a little more than you normally do when you go on your trip, the first thing I recommend is that you try to build up a little deficit. Maybe eat a little bit more lightly for 1 or 2 weeks before the big event. Skip one dessert, skip an extra snack. Just reduce how much you eat just for 2 weeks or 1 week. This will set the stage so that you have a little bit more room to play with, so to speak. Number two, when you travel, you don't have to always order a main course. For example, America typically has very large serving sizes, but in Europe, the servings are much smaller. This is also true of many parts of Asia. And another wonderful thing about traveling in Europe is that most restaurants are happy to take anything that's on the, many restaurants, not most, are happy to take appetizers or main courses and give you an appetizer portion. So if you prefer, you can have a starter and then ask for your main course as an appetizer-sized plate, and then have a light dessert or share a dessert with whoever your traveling companion is. Always look to how you can reduce portion size so that you can really enjoy the variety of flavors and tastes that's so much a part of the culture and the location that you're exploring. The third tip I'd recommend is use mindful eating. Bring your full attention to whatever it is that you're about to enjoy. Notice the presentation, smell the scents, savor the flavors. Maybe take a picture. Really appreciate the variety of senses that eating really stimulates, and take your time to really taste and remember and savor every aspect of the experience. You might even want to write about it after you have a great meal, describing all the colors, the presentation style, the flavors, the dishes that you particularly enjoy. Because I know that after I travel, I'm always bringing in a few more favorite tastes or meals to my home menu, because I realize, wow, I really enjoy it. Like Kalamata olives in Greece, I just loved them, and so now I'm working on how I bring that more into my daily life, particularly because it's so healthy. Or dried oregano. They have wild oregano that's so delicious in Greece, and now I bring it into more of my meals because I saw all the different ways you could spice foods with oregano. So look to different spices, different vegetables, different presentation, and bring that back home and use that noticing to actually slow down mindless eating, which tends to lead to overeating. Number four, if you notice that difficult emotions are coming up around food and eating, this is a great opportunity to explore and learn about what may be the triggers for you around eating that make it emotionally challenging. Eating can be one of the most heavy experiences that are rooted in childhood. So if you had a parent who made you clean the plate, or someone who made you feel guilty if you didn't eat what they made. You know, there are a lot of emotional pressures around what to eat, or someone who told you you eat too much. And this is a chance to kind of get in touch with some of those emotions. And I've created a specific journal, Your Path to Inner Peace, that's available as a download on my website, that I would encourage you to use, to take with you. And if you notice that some issues are coming up around guilt and overeating, or shame around after you've eaten what you've consumed, to take a moment to explore what's the source of that? What happened in your earlier life that's causing you to have these mixed feelings, and anything other than pleasure from the excitement of your new experience. So those are a lot of tips. Number one, try to eat a little bit light in advance of your trip. Two, order smaller portion sizes, but experience the variety of what's there to offer. Three, practice mindful eating. Take your time. Enjoy every bite. Breathe, taste, savor. Record the experience. And number four, notice if you have any complicated emotions around eating, and use it as a learning opportunity, so that every meal and celebration that involves eating and sharing with others can become a real source of pleasure and joy, and enrich your life, as opposed to being something that causes you a feeling of challenge. And I hope this helps. So feel free to write, comment, share in any way. I'm always happy to hear from you. And don't forget to download the journal on my website, Your Path to Inner Peace. Thanks for sharing this time with me. Take care. Be healthy.